How's it going, guys? So, this is Zerai. I wanted to talk about lots of good things and perhaps very goddamn interesting things that will be happening very recently and in 2 days or so, even less. So basically, as you already might know, on the 29th, Death Stranding will be happening. Some kind of trailer, maybe even a release date. We don't yet know, unfortunately, but still. Also, on the 30th of May, we're going to find out more information regarding the Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the new upcoming one in 2019. And it's being rumored as a name, well, more or less it is pretty much a confirmation at this point that will be named Modern Warfare, and that's that, not Modern Warfare 4 as everyone thought it would be. But anyway, it's just that as well. There's actually some kind of state of play that will be actually happening on May 30th, and also the launch date of The Last of Us Part 2. That's insane. There's so much information. Like, I never even predicted that state of play might be happening. What is it now, 2 days? That's insane. I personally think that there needs to be some kind of close-up to look into it, because if there will be some kind of state of play and if there will be some kind of confirmation regarding it, because I believe state of play just recently happened a couple of weeks ago, didn't it? Aren't they kind of putting this out very quickly and unexpected as well? I mean, this still is a big leak, guys. Don't take this as a confirmation any rap with it. But later on today, or perhaps maybe at the point that you're watching this video, it has been already announced that the state of play will be happening. I'll take a look here as well. I'll take a look, and obviously I will leave links down below in the description if there is state of play or not, and if it will be happening or not. Now, guys, again, this is just a leak and a rumor regarding Modern Warfare. More or less, it's also a little bit, well, it's not, it's actually more or less of a confirmation that there will be something happening on May 30th, and also Death Stranding is a given that it will be something happening on the 29th. I personally thought, like, wouldn't it be better to actually show off their Death Stranding footage during the state of play as well, and at the same time, so maybe make a whole thing on the May 30th instead, you know, perhaps like go with the information of Death Stranding with Call of Duty, the upcoming one, and also The Last of Us Part 2, all on May 30th on a State of Play episode. I think would make more sense. Or maybe that they had some kind of strategic approach to this, that they did it like this on purpose. Now, there are some additional rumors regarding that The Last of Us 2 might actually be happening, or I should say release, coming out on November of this year. I mean, it would make sense personally for me. I still believe it will be coming out 2020 if there will be some kind of delay. So maybe the developers are very confident on releasing this game a little bit earlier, so they forward the date instead of the delaying it. That's great. Earlier the game comes into our hands is always the best thing that everybody would want to get and experience this game, obviously. Now, you have to take this as a big grain of salt. If we will know about this, we will, at least the very latest day that we will know about the state of play anyway, it will be by the time tomorrow. In fact, at this point, how we know about the state of play and how Sony goes and approaches these state of play episodes, they usually mark their state of play happening in, like, say 2 days prior to its the live stream, more or less. So if you really think about it, today should be the day that when the state of play should be happening. Well, I mean, you know, for that live stream to be starting up and giving confirmation that there will be something new. I still don't really believe that will be happening that early. I thought it would be maybe the earliest will be June, but now it's May coming up at the end of May 30th, more or less. I mean, it makes sense for it to have a state of play on Thursday as well. And I mean, it's nothing new to this, but there's so much stuff happening going on. Like June did not even hit, and yet we're getting so much information for these giant hitters I'm talking about that everybody pretty much wants. And that's awesome. I cannot argue anything about that. Also, might as well include it. Death Stranding, if you guys do know it, there was another teaser going on for it regarding there's 2 handprints signed, more or less, and there's also some kind of footage in behind background and showing off perhaps Sam himself, or, you know, his suit, his hazard suit or whatever. Obviously there's a lot more to it. I'm not too sure how to explain it, but we will know too much about this information tomorrow on the 29th, so that's awesome. This is going to be a very good time to be evolving yourself into this. I mean, it makes sense. Sony is not really a part of the E3 of 2019 this time of year anyway, but I'm sure that they're gonna make their appearance once again on the next E3 2020. But I mean, that's really is a given, more or less. this, but I hope there will be some kind of PlayStation experience in December. Hopefully it will be happening as well. And unless of course if they might cancel it or not. I don't personally know, at least not yet. But still, this is going to be very interesting to find out more about this confirmation, more of a news and stuff, and just to see if it was really a reality and did it actually come into fruition. People will be ecstatic as hell for this game. There's so many stuff will be happening on Microsoft press conference, especially Ubisoft as well for the E3, Bethesda. Well, Bethesda, you know how we all feel about Bethesda. But Microsoft, my biggest thing from the Microsoft I can only take is Cyberpunk 2077, and we already know that CD Projekt Red definitely will be attending to it, and they will be showcasing it something brand new and that we have never seen, at least not yet at this point. Now, this is going to be exciting time, and E3s are all around the corner, and also seems like something happening for the PlayStation's State of Play more or less will be happening as well. Maybe not. Jesus, take this as a giant grain of salt, guys. This could not even come to fruition. Maybe it'll happen at the end of June, maybe earlier than in the early month of June, maybe somewhere, I don't know, but that's extremely optimistic on my part, and I'm still skeptical in some cases because I doubt it could happen, maybe it wouldn't, who knows. So once again, just expect some kind of news at least by the time tomorrow. If there will be really like till late tomorrow, if there's still nothing, just don't expect anything like a State of Play or The Last of Us Part 2 happening anytime soon, or at least for a bit, just for a bit. And then I presume that you would expect something at least happening in June. But still, a lot of stuff can be happening. We don't yet know. Maybe there is something. Maybe I have missed something. I don't personally know. I will take a look as much as I can. And again, links down below in the description if there will be some kind of State of Play or not. And yeah, anyway, well, there's cool news. I will definitely talk about it as well. Death Stranding, guys, when that comes up on the 29th. And I'm going to be talking about it. Also, we'll be talking about Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Wow, what a name. Why did I go with that name? Modern Warfare 4 sounded better. But anyway, they're going with their soft reboot, so to say. Anyway, yeah, I'll be talking about that, my thoughts on it as well. I'll be providing it. If there's some kind of State of Play or The Last of Us Part 2, you know it. I definitely will be 100% talking about those as well. Now, anyway, well, that's all there is to it. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe. See you guys later. Have an awesome day. And yeah, have a good one.